Know the difference with Annex Wealth Management, where our client's entire financial picture is important, and that means investments, tax planning, estate planning, et cetera, and in that et cetera is insurance. Joining me, Eric Strom, Manager Financial Planning at Annex, also a CFP and an EA and an enrolled agent with the IRS. Hey, Eric.
Hello, Danny.
Welcome back. Also, Corey Borchert, Financial Planning Specialist, also CLTC, that's Certified Long-Term Care at Annex. Hey, Corey.
Hey, Danny.
Annex is a fee-only fiduciary. We don't sell commission products, but we see them all the time, either as a portfolio review tucked within, or our current clients have insurance. Insurance, many different shapes and sizes, right? Any idea how many or what types of insurance that we review?
Yeah, Danny, we review all types of insurance: term insurance, variable, universal, index, whole life, and many more. Each type has unique considerations. It's really just important to make sure you have the one that's right for you.
In addition to that, we also review annuities and long-term care insurance, and we're reviewing hundreds and hundreds of these policies every single year. So we've seen a lot.
Have there been cases where somebody said, wow, I've never seen one of these before?
I would say for the most part, we see very common scenarios, but there are unique situations that come up. Luckily, we have a lot of experience across our team, so we do divide and conquer on that.
It's worth mentioning we can assist Annex clients to determine how much life insurance they need. In fact, we've got a piece on this on the Annex Wealth Management YouTube channel. There is no shortage of advertising and marketing for insurance products, that's for sure.
There's no shortage of marketing, and part of that is because these products are typically sold on a commission basis. And if you're working a job where you're making straight commissions, let's say, there is a natural conflict of interest when insurance products are sold. However, that's not necessarily a bad thing, just something you want to be aware of in terms of the sales force that is out there. But there are very good and legitimate uses for these types of products.
Is there a ballpark of when you don't need life insurance anymore?
Yeah, this is going to be different for everybody, but in general, when you're going into retirement, that is a good time to maybe reconsider repurposing any existing insurance that you have. But that's generally the trend we're seeing, is that people are looking at replacing their income during their working life, but then going into retirement, they look at things like long-term care, for example.
Eric Strom is Manager Financial Planning at Annex, also a CFP and an EA enrolled agent with the IRS. This conversation is about how our planning team helps with insurance reviews, riding alongside Corey Borchert, Financial Planning Specialist, also CLTC, that's Certified in Long-Term Care. We're covering the Annex Wealth Management insurance review process. Let's talk about long-term care insurance. It can be a mystery to most, but we're qualified to talk about that in many different ways.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that is, for many retirees, one of the greatest risks to their financial plan is the cost and expense of an extended health event or even a long-term care health event. And so we're always assessing clients' financial plans risk for that, also reviewing existing policies they have, and then seeing, is long-term care insurance something they could look at? There are alternatives, but it is a viable strategy that many in their 50s and 60s in particular are often looking at.
And Corey, you swim in those waters quite a bit.
Yeah, that's very true. And I think the most important thing is to make sure that you have a plan, because no plan is not a good plan. And just make sure that you have something in place. And maybe it's not long-term care insurance, but at least know what, if that event happens, that's something, you have a plan in place.
Hey guys, how about this? Cases where somebody inherits insurance, what would that be like? Like an annuity, I'm guessing.
Yeah, many people are inheriting annuities for the first time. They really don't know what annuity is. So that's a good time to have it reviewed by a financial professional, because there are many pitfalls and obstacles, and you want to make sure that you're doing the right thing. There's many choices.
You kind of touched on it, but as fee-only fiduciaries, we don't sell commissioned insurance products at Annex, but we care for our clients. And when they've got questions, we can guide them, and we've got a wide variety of resources.
We can. In fact, there are 4 of us on the insurance planning team that are helping all of the Annex clients and wealth managers with those specific needs. And really, what's very important is that if you own life insurance, long-term care insurance, or annuities that you haven't thought about for a while, or that you've had for years and years, get that looked at. Get a refresh on that. Make sure you understand what you own. We always say that, know what you own. And that applies to insurance too. We just encourage everyone who's listening to make sure that you assess your need and risk in your financial plan for these types of products. And if you own them already, get a checkup and see how are they doing. And that's certainly something that we offer to both clients and non-clients alike.
That's nice. Corey Borchert, Financial Planning Specialist and also Certified Long-Term Care. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Danny.
Eric Strom, Manager Financial Planning and a CFP at Annex Wealth Management, another resource for our clients. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Danny.